This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by Lee Health.
Good morning, Southwest Florida, and welcome to another segment of Girl Talk, brought to you by Estero Bay Chevrolet. Your ride, your way. We have a very special treat for you this morning. We have Marianne Kearns, the Executive Director of PACE Center for Girls, Collier in Immokalee, Florida. Welcome to Girl Talk.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking out of your busy day. We know that you are quite busy with all of those girls out there at PACE, but we want to get right into this interview and tell our audience, where is PACE exactly and how long has the center been there?
Thank you, TaSheekia. A lot of people don't know that we have a PACE Center in Immokalee, and actually it's been there for 19 years. And that's one of the biggest challenges I have, is because we're not in downtown Naples where people could drive by and see the center. We're remote, but we're thriving out there.
I know you guys are thriving. Do you guys do different tours for PACE so that people can understand the programming and what you do and possibly visit your site?
Yeah, absolutely. That's how we really make friends at PACE, when people come out to the center and actually meet the girls. So our center, we have an open door policy, and actually anytime anybody wants to come out for a tour, the tour is led by 2 to 3 girls who are currently in our program. And I have to tell you that once you come out, or anybody comes out for a tour, well, you know, because you've been out, right? Your heart is overwhelmed. You become a supporter right away. And those girls just really are proud of their center. They're proud of what they've done at PACE, and they're happy to show it off.
Wow. So what difference have you, the PACE Center, what difference have you made in the lives of the girls there?
It's amazing. I've been at that center now for 7 years, and I've been with PACE for 13 years, and I'm fortunate to have seen, the difference that PACE makes in the lives of girls. And our biggest claim to fame is that almost 100% of our girls make strides academically. When they leave PACE, they're still in school, they further their education, or they're working. Also, almost 100% of girls do not enter the juvenile justice system, which is really what we're there for. We're a prevention program funded by the Department of Juvenile Justice, and we're able to show that girls who come to PACE avert the pipeline to prison, right? And are successful in their lives and their futures.
And I'm a witness, because I've collaborated with the Crowning Daughters for Success program with PACE, and not only do you have awesome girls, but you have an awesome staff that truly care. They're in a safe, caring, non-judgmental environment that truly supports them whatever level they come in on, and that is so awesome. So what does a typical week look like at PACE Center for Girls?
Well, imagine 70 girls who all have different issues, so it's very drama-filled, good drama and bad drama. But a lot of people think or ask, do the girls stay overnight at PACE? So we're a non-residential prevention program. So the girls come just like they would come to a normal everyday school setting. They come at 7:30 in the morning. We feed them breakfast and lunch every day, and they stay till about 2:30 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. So what they're doing with us is working on their academics just as they would in a public school setting, but with us, there's 10 girls to 12 in a classroom. So they get individualized attention, they get nurturing, they get positive feedback all day long. So they work at their own pace. So if you walk into a classroom, you're not going to see a teacher standing up teaching everybody the same information, because all of the girls are at different levels and at different places in their academic setting, right? And also they learn differently, and we honor that. So you'll see them coming in and working on their academics, but you'll also see them coming in and meeting with their counselors. So they have to have therapy every 2 weeks, which is important so that they can gain those skills and get back on track.
Wow, that is a week, and this happens every day, every week at PACE Center for Girls. Is it a year-round center, or do they have a summer break?
Thank you for asking that, because we've just finished our summer session, but we are year-round. And we have to be year-round because we have to keep those girls engaged. We have to keep them in the center because, as you said, that's the safe place, right?
Right.
When they're not with us, they could be out in the community doing things that aren't positive. And there's not a lot to do in Immokalee for young boys and girls. And so keeping them in our center and engaging them is important all year round.
Well, I am just at awe at all that you do. Again, I've witnessed the work at PACE, and I am so honored to even be of any assistance at the time that I was. There are some huge events that you guys have done. Love That Dress might be my favorite. Could you tell us a little bit about the events and what events you have coming up?
Absolutely, and I'll just talk for the Lee Center and the Collier Center because we did Love That Dress. We do it simultaneously, 1 week apart from each other, and we each have about 500 participants in Love That Dress. We collect about 5,000 dresses and we sell them for pennies on the dollar. And our event was recently 2 weeks ago. I can't believe it was just 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
But TaSheekia, I will formally announce on your show this morning that we made over $100,000 for Love That Dress this year. Yep, $140,000 to be exact.
Wow.
It's amazing, and all that money stays right in the county. It stays right at our center. It covers the operating costs that's not funded through Department of Juvenile Justice, and so it's really important to have a successful event like Love That Dress. And it's not only a fundraiser, it's a friend-raiser because
Absolutely.
it's a win-win for all of our partners that participate with us. So that's the big one that just happened, and then we're looking forward to Throw a Girl Lifeline, which is March 30th. You've attended that as well.
Yes, I have.
And that's where the girls actually come and talk about their stories and share their successes. There's lots of tears going on during that event because when they talk about where they were and where they've come, it is just, it will pull at your heartstrings, and it's a beautiful event. That's March 30th at Naples Grand Beach Resort.
Well, thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you.
And your information can be found on the screen. So if anyone wants to donate, tour, or find out more about PACE Center for Girls Collier in Immokalee, they can email or give you a call. Again, the number is found on the screen. Thank you so much, Marianne, for sharing your time with us, and thank you for all that you do to cause our girls to be exactly who they need to be for their future selves. This has been Girl Talk. Do not touch that dial. We'll be right back with more Lee Pitts Live. We're brought to you by Estero Bay Chevrolet.